Okay. Finally. You guys, I have like so much. You cannot even believe right now. So much respect for YouTube. Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. My name is Tawonga and welcome to Product of Society, guys. I'm so excited to be filming this video. I've had this idea for the longest time because when I was getting a septum piercing, like I had to Google these videos. Like I watched about 10 if not more of these videos because I really wanted to have like all the knowledge that I needed because I didn't want to regret it. A lot of people are saying, yeah, if you get it you regret it. So I really wanted to do my research, like, so that I could be in the right headspace, to understand, to know the pros, the cons, things I'd have to do, things that will, affect me later on in life. So, but I won't only stop on that. I'll talk about my piercing. I'll also talk about my oh my god, is it even showing? My industrial piercing. There we go. My industrial piercing. I have other piercings and we'll also talk about them. I just wanted to mostly focus on septum. Okay, so the first thing on the list on things I wish I knew before getting a septum piercing is the pain levels. Oh my god. So like, okay, I watched videos on it and people would be like, oh my god, it's the most painful thing, or like it's not even painful at all. And I think I wish I knew the pain level. Like I wish I knew, I understood that every human being has different like pain levels and tolerance. So like I wish I knew that before getting it because I would have done it way sooner. Because when I got my piercing, I got it it's almost been 2 years now. I was so scared. So I thought, you know what, like, so I kept delaying the process. But when I got there, I was so scared. I was shaking. But oh my god, I'm going to link the girl who did my piercings. Oh my god, guys, she's a professional. She's so fucking good. She's a bit pricey, but I really recommend her. Like I cannot stress how much I recommend her because like she helped me, she walked me through the process. Honestly, I feel like if I had gone any other place I wouldn't have had the experience that I had there, and I'm so grateful that I went to her. So my experience when I went there, I was so scared, I was nervous. And then I like lay down on the bed and then she walked me through it, and then she's just like, close your eyes. I closed my eyes and then it was not painful at all. Like zero. Like if I was to rate it, I'd say a 1. It's like a sting. It's like just a sting and then it's gone. And then of course you cry because like it's your nostrils being, but then it wasn't as painful. It wasn't crippling pain. I thought I was going to cry. I thought I was going to have the worst time of my life, but it was, it was a piece of cake. I handled it like a boss. So I wish I knew that, like if you really want something, pain levels really don't matter, and just do it. Just fucking do it. Okay, and then the second thing, the healing, right? So like obviously I had it in my mind that I knew that it takes about 4 to 6 weeks, I think. Yeah, others take months, but like everyone has different healing times. So I really wish I knew the healing process in general. So let me just say the healing process. So what happened with my piercing is this balls, like one of the balls to screw in wasn't very secure. She actually had a hard time screwing it on. It wasn't painful during the piercing process, but then when I got home, the first time it got lost, the ball, and then I took it back and I put it in. But then the other time I was walking in the streets, in the gravel road, and then the piercing fell. The ball fell, so like my piercing was just hanging on one side. And my piercing, it was I think about 2 weeks into healing, so it was not healed at all. So I came home and I made appointments to she replaces them for free. So I made an appointment, like, you know what, my piercing got chichi, and it's like I had to go on a weekend because I think I had work. I'm not sure. I had work or something, and then when I was sleeping, I couldn't remove it because it wasn't healed yet. So when I was sleeping, the piercing fell off, right? So it was basically an open wound, and the piercing fell off, and I had to put it back in, guys. Guys, if I'm saying, oh my god, guys, this wasn't a healed piercing. It's a different story when it's healed. When it's not healed, it's a fucking nightmare. Okay, so this is basically what you have to do. I really wish I knew this, because damn, I would have been more prepared, because like no one told me this. Like no one. All those 10 to 20 videos that I watched, no one prepared me for this. Okay, so it wasn't healed. It's basically an open wound, and then you'd have to take a mirror, and then you know, like, you have to see inside your nostril, see where the hole is, and then try to jab it in, literally jab it in. So I had to try and jab it in. It was painful. I almost cried. It was so fucking painful, because like you get the hole from this end, but you don't know what direction to go to reach the other hole. Like when you put your earring, it's the same process, but I don't know, the space traveling is lesser, I think, for lack of a better word. Guys, it was so painful. I could not do it alone, so I'd asked my little sister. She had to look up my nose, guys. It was disgusting for her. Like, she had to look up my nose and put it back. But damn, that experience, it was worse than getting the actual piercing. Honestly, I wish I knew this, because I would have been more careful. Like, I would have made sure my balls were very like tight. So like when you get your piercing, I didn't get the bull one first. You see the bull? I didn't get this one first. I got, like, I don't know what it's called, but like it shows less than this, because I had work, so I couldn't keep flipping in and out. So I really wish I knew the healing process can be hell. Like, I really wish I knew. Let's go to the third item that I wish I knew before I got my septum piercing. Can be expensive, but the quality, it's really, I feel like for me, quality over like saving a bit of cash. My piercing cost $20, and I know places that go for lesser than that, but I decided, because this is a piercing that is, I feel like it's vital and crucial. So if you want to get like a proper, like, quality piercing, I think you should go to the pricier, not pricey, I think you should go to the people who know what they're doing, you know, because they're professionals. They know what they're doing, rather than going on the streets. I mean, like, I know people have gone to the streets and they're okay, but for me, I really wanted to invest in my piercing. And then like, when it comes to my industrial, I went to a cheap place, and boy, do I fucking regret it. Like, I should have just, you know, paid the fucking lady her money. Like, she wanted $40, and I knew a place that I could do it for 15, and I'm like, you know what, save a bit of cash. Damn, boy, do I regret that one. So I really wish I knew, like, really, sometimes you have to really invest in yourself. Quality does fucking matter, guys. It really does. Like, what the fuck? So I feel like you should, before you get a piercing, like, if it's on your ears, like, fine, you can go in the streets for $1, it's fine. But if it's a crucial, like, if it's like your belly button or your nose or your, like, something that can leave a permanent scar that you cannot hide, I really feel like you should really, like, invest in your piercings. Okay, let's go to some of the positive things that I knew. Not positive things that I wish I knew. The confidence that my septum piercing has given me, guys. It's like, I feel safe. I feel like this is basically my armor. Like, piercings, guys, have this way of acting like armor, and for me, it's really my armor. Like, when I have it, like, on display and people look at me, I know that they're looking at my piercing, and I'm confident about it, because I know, like, it's not like I'm ugly or they're looking at me because I'm pretty, because I do have confidence issues. But you know what? I know that they're looking at my piercing. So like now I walk with, I don't care. Like if you look at me, I'm not like, oh my god, is there something on my face? Because yes, bitch, there is something on your face. People are looking at you like, is this bitch crazy? And I don't care. It gives me confidence. I love it. The original plan was to get a septum piercing and then like a brow, but I loved this one so much, and I liked how, like, when you look at my face, when you look at my face, you're drawn to it. Change the lighting a bit. Okay, so like I wanted the brow also, but then I felt like, you know what, I really loved how it looks and how it frames my face. So I'm like, you know what, I won't get it anymore. I love this. I love how it looks. I love how it makes me feel. So I really wish that I knew the confidence that piercings could give you. So like, I'm not saying everybody should get it. I'm just saying, if you really want something, you know, sometimes you don't know what else it can do for you. So, okay. And then the other thing I wish I knew is how people look at you. So piercings don't always have a good reputation. When people look at you, they judge you. Like, this is the sad truth, especially if you're in Zim, guys. People buy with judge, guys. People buy with judge. They'll assume stuff about you, like, oh, she likes doing this because she's got this type of piercing. Oh, she's wild. Oh, she's this, she's that. And sometimes it's really not about that. I just like the piercing, and if my personality doesn't align with that, with the stereotypical things about the piercing, you know, so I really like, when I went into it, I didn't really have a full understanding of how much people judge people with piercings until I got one. And then that's when I realized, oh shit, okay, people view me some type of way, but you have to be confident in your piercing choices. But then a positive to that is that you're not like, I now attract people who are okay with piercings. Like there's no guy who come to me and be like, Tonga, I like you, and then be like, but I don't like piercings, because they visually see that you have a piercing, and then if they're intimidated, they run away. But if they stay, you know, they're okay with you, they accept you already. So it really saves time, because when I didn't have, people would come to you and say, oh Tonga, but think you're this type of person. Oh, I don't like girls with piercing. And then I'm like, I want to get one. So you don't like me too. So now that I have it, like the moment you see me, you're like, oh, she has a piercing. Okay. And then you can run away. So that's about it on things I wish I knew before getting a septum piercing. Okay, so people always ask me, how do I put it on and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you. So they're basically two balls, and then you unscrew the one side and then you yank it out, and then if you want to put it back, that's how you do it. Simple, it's uncomplicated. So another thing that I wish I knew about my industrial, I don't have it on, I'm going to wear it. Is it fake it? Like my Shona is bad, guys, but I'm Shona. But like I wish I was like proper, like I'm proper Shona. I'm just saying I wish my Shona was like excellent, because it's colonized. Is all I can say. It's very much. Oh, I hope you guys can see what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so let me move the hair this side. Okay, and then we remove the stud that I have on. Oh, okay, we've removed the stud, and then we put in the piercing from underneath this. Oh fuck. We put it underneath. I'm going to insert a video of me getting my industrial. Oh guys, tell me if you want a video on things I wish I knew before getting, and then you squeeze it up, boom, see, it's in, and then you take the ball that is left, and then you shit. Okay, I will just show you when I got the piercing. I think it's better illustration. And then you fuck this ball, and then it's in. It's fucking in. Okay, so that's it. Okay, another thing that I would like to add on the list is that this piercing can be deadly. I know what you're thinking, Tanga, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, this piercing can be deadly. It gets hooked on things. And I actually had forgotten this, but until like my hair, like right now when I was filming, it literally got hooked. So there's like little hairs get hooked on it. And sometimes I find myself pulling it, and then I have to remove. Oh my god, it's actually stuck, right? Even on this, on the, what is it called, it just gets stuck. So I've had moments where it got stuck somewhere and wasn't the most ideal place to get stuck in, but like, you know what, I won't give you details. You don't need the details. Like, I love you too much to give you the details, but this shit got hooked somewhere, and I'm like, what the like, honestly, like, imagine if you pull, like, so you have to be like extremely extra careful, because it will get hooked and you will pull, and one of these days I'm really going to rip my nose apart, and that is going to be crazy, because like it gets hooked everywhere. Like, what the actual, it actually gets hooked. Okay, so let's talk about things I actually like about the piercing. Okay, I've been talking about bad things, but what I like it is how easy I can hide it, flip it in. So let me show you. Because most people ask me, how do I hide it? So I hope you can see, right? It's out. Depending on how some people flip from up, some down. I flip from down. I flip down. Some people flip up. I flip down. So you would take it, and then you hold at the edge, and then you, voila, it's gone. Magic. So that's what I love about it. Another thing that I wish I knew is I play with my piercing a lot. Okay, so something that, you know, so like right now I'm hiding it, right? People can't see it. So I'll be like, I just like playing with it. It's entertaining. So like when I'm thinking, I don't know, I have a bad habit of then like playing with it, or like I'm fixing it inside. And then what people see is just me picking my nose. Like, this girl is always touching her nose. Like, it's disgusting. But I'm not touching my nose and the inside of my nostrils. I'm actually touching my. Gotta be in places where I'm thinking. I don't know why I play with it when I'm thinking. And I just start playing with it. And then I get like funny looks from people. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm picking my nose. That's why people are looking at you all funny, Tawonga. Okay. Overall, would I recommend you to get this piercing? Absolutely, yeah. Okay. You go get yourself a piercing right now. But I think you should really consider how your face looks, and if you want people to be looking at you crazy. I want to see more guys. Like, I want to see more straight guys having this type of piercing. I actually like seeing guys with like the nose piercing. I feel like it's cool and edgy, personally. Like, can we see more of that? So it's been Tawonga here. I haven't plugged my IG ever since I started doing this YouTube thing, and I feel like today is the day I plug myself shamelessly. Please follow me on IG, guys. My username is Tawonga. _01. Yes, I'm the first of my name. And don't forget to follow me on my Patreon. No, I'm joking. I actually want to know how does Patreon work, because like I know a lot of YouTubers who use it, but like please someone plug me. How the fuck does it work? Like explain to me in the comments. I know I could Google it, but what's the fun in that when you guys can just show me how dumb I am?